Hi folks, Adam Andrews here. I'm Director of Operations at ACAC, and I'm glad to welcome you to this video designed to introduce and explain ACAC.LIVE, a new website where you can earn continuing education credits from the comfort of your home or office, with no expensive travel, no lost time at work, no complicated registrations, and most importantly, no record keeping. We're excited to provide this opportunity to professionals across our industry, and the purpose of this video is to announce and explain it. So without further ado, let's dive right in. We'll begin by navigating to the landing page at ACAC.live. We'll scroll down to the bottom and click the Tour button. Here you'll read that ACAC.live maintains libraries of educational content in both print and audio formats. The libraries are searchable by category and keyword and can be accessed from a desktop, laptop, or mobile device via streaming or download. Let's click the Print Sample button to see an example. This takes us into our PDF library, which includes industry publications on every subject from HVAC guidelines and mold remediation techniques to scientific research on infectious diseases. Click the Download PDF button to see an example. Here's a document from CDC on TB elimination called Respiratory Protection in Healthcare Settings. The document appears in your browser, where you can read it immediately, or you can download it to your device for reading later. But here's the exciting part as I scroll down to the second page. We see that a unique verification code has been inserted in this document, and ACAC has inserted a 6-digit verification code in every PDF in the library. See here, as the highlight shows, the code 453734 is associated with this PDF. The idea is that when you're done reading, simply send in the verification code via text or email, and ACAC will apply the corresponding credits to your professional development file. Let's return to the tour and click the Audio Sample button to see an example of an audio file. Here we find that our MP3 library includes recordings of industry publications of the same type as the ones contained in the PDF library. Each audio file is cut to a length of 25 to 30 minutes, and you can stream them right in your browser, as you could with the PDFs, or download them to your device for listening later. Let's play a sample to get an idea of the audio files. This is from OSHA, Protecting Workers from Asbestos. It's part 4 of a 4-part series. I'll just click the play button in the audio player here on this page.
Protecting Workers from Asbestos, part 4 of 4. This final installment covering asbestos hazard regulations includes 2 OSHA fact sheets on the topic. Number 1. Asbestos. Asbestos is a naturally occurring mineral fiber. It was used in numerous building materials and vehicle products for its strength and ability to resist heat and corrosion.
The audio file continues in that vein. I want to go ahead and fast forward to a particular place so you can get an idea of the verification code.
The airborne fibers can then be inhaled by workers without knowing it and become trapped in their lungs. Asbestos is a known human carcinogen and can cause chronic lung disease as well as lung and other cancers. The verification code for this recording is 652758. Repeat, 652758. Earn 1 RC by texting or emailing this code to acacresearch@gmail.com. That's acacreseart@gmail.com.
So you see Embedded in each audio file is the unique 6-digit verification code, along with complete instructions for sending that code in to ACAC to receive recertification credit. Let's continue the tour by clicking the Back to Tour button at the bottom of the page. And then let's click the Credits button. Here we find a simple reminder of that procedure for earning recertification credits. We've established an email address capable of receiving text or emails, acacrecert@gmail.com. Simply send in the verification code and our staff will keep track of the credits you earn inside our library. One great benefit is that in the event of a recertification audit, our staff will take care of assembling your documentation automatically and present your credits earned inside the ACAC.LIVE library to the board. In the event of a recertification audit, ACAC.LIVE subscribers don't have to lift a finger. ACAC requires 20 recertification credits per year of professional development and/or continuing education. The ACAC.LIVE library currently offers more than 300 credits worth of educational content. In other words, you can do all of your professional development right here at ACAC.LIVE without ever leaving home. And as I just mentioned, ACAC tracks your activities and presents them to the certification board in the case of an audit. Let's go back to the tour one more time to find out what I think maybe is the best news of all. It has to do with pricing. And as I click the pricing button, we'll go to a page which lists common ways that ACAC certificants normally earn the 20 RCs per year of required professional development, along with the average costs associated with each type of activity. I think you'll see that the results are pretty dramatic. We have in-person training courses listed here, the kind that involve travel costs and tuition costs, industry conferences of the type held in Las Vegas or Orlando or some other exotic location, online training courses, even reading quizzes of the kind historically offered by ACAC. The costs associated with those activities are listed, and if you look at the bottom of the list, at the line in blue referring to ACAC.LIVE subscriptions, I think you'll find this blows the others away in terms of cost savings. ACAC.LIVE lets you meet all your recertification obligations each year for the flat annual fee of $100. That $100 annual fee includes unlimited access to all ACAC.LIVE libraries while your subscription is current. And again, your activities are tracked and credited by our staff, and in case of a recertification audit, presented to the certification board in your behalf. Subscribers need not worry about assembling documentation. Let's go back to the home page and see how to subscribe to ACAC.LIVE. Simply click the subscribe button at the bottom of every page of the tour and follow the prompts. You'll be asked for your first and last name, to create an ID and password, and also to provide a mobile phone number from which you plan to text verification codes. Along with your email, these details will ensure that when you finish a document and send in the code, our staff will credit the proper account. You'll be charged $100 upon registration and rebilled annually via automatic charge until you cancel. Once you've registered, simply enter your email and password at the prompt to log in to the ACAC.LIVE library. The easiest way to navigate once you're a subscriber is to use the stacked lines icon in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. Clicking the stacked lines icon causes a navigation bar to pop out from the left of a desktop screen, and you'll find important links listed there in blue. You'll notice Read, Listen, Archive, and so on down the left side. Let's click the Read link and peruse the PDF library. This library is continually updated with the most recent additions on top. Each entry includes a title, a list of categories that apply to that document, and a quick summary of the document's content, including the number of RCs available to certificants. Simply select the document you'd like to read and click the title. This will take you into a page of details about the document that includes its length and its recertification credit value, as well as a quick reminder of how to earn the credits available by texting or emailing in the verification code, and then, of course, a link to the document itself. Click the Download PDF button at the bottom of the page, and the document will appear in your browser. You can read it right there, or if you'd like to read later, simply click the Download link to download it to your device. Clicking the stacked lines icon once again, and going to the Listen link, you'll notice a very similar layout. Each entry begins with the word Listen to give you the idea that it's an MP3 file rather than a PDF. Otherwise, the layout is very similar. Simply click a title of an audio file you'd like to listen to, and then the audio player will appear at the bottom of the next page. Again, you can stream it from your browser or download it to your device for listening later. And as we demonstrated earlier, the verification code will be read aloud at some point during the audio file so that you can text or email it into the ACAC office and credit your account. Once more to the stacked lines icon, let's check out the archive link at left. Here's a place where we collect all of the information in all of our libraries and organize it in a couple of ways for easy browsing. The print archive is on the left, the audio archive on the right, and inside each archive, documents are organized by category. If you're interested in mold or asbestos or building science, for example, simply click on one of these categories in the print archive section, and you'll get a similar layout, but the results will be filtered by the category you have chosen. We'll click the stacked lines icon again and go down to the credits link, where we find a reminder of the process for earning recertification credits, which we've mentioned a time or two already. Simply text or email that verification code to acacresearch@gmail.com. But also a reminder that ACAC requires 20 credits per year of professional development and/or continuing education. Obviously, there's a need among certificates to keep track, to know how many credits they've earned, and for this need, we have provided a simple solution. Simply click the Request a Report link at the bottom of this page, which will take you to our contact form. Enter your name and email address with a quick message saying, "Please send me a report of my professional development activities." Click Submit at the bottom of the page, and our staff will be immediately notified of your request and will generate a printed report of your recertification and professional development activities performed inside the ACAC.LIVE libraries. If you'd like to manage your ACAC.LIVE subscription, simply click the stacked lines icon at left and go to the My Account link, where you'll find places to edit your profile, change your email, change your password. You can even cancel your subscription here with a single click. Another way to search the ACAC.LIVE libraries is to use the magnifying glass icon in the upper right corner of every page. Clicking that magnifying glass will bring up a familiar search field. Simply type in a keyword in that search field. You have to spell it correctly. And all of the content in the library having to do with that category or search term will be listed. An easy way to jump quickly to both PDF files and audio files having to do with a subject in which you are currently interested. We've tried to make the ACAC.LIVE libraries as easy to navigate as possible, and the ACAC.LIVE subscription as easy to use as possible. If you have questions, comments, or suggestions, please get in touch with us as soon as possible. You can reach us at Adam, ADAM, at acac.org, or by phone at 888-808-8381. Our friendly staff will be happy to assist you in subscribing or to answer any questions you might have about ACAC.LIVE. Thank you for your attention during this short presentation, and until we meet again, stay safe.